Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm a Monk, and today we're in Empire of Sin and we are talking about the new weapon proficiency system added in update 1.05. Now this is the new screen that we will be looking at, guys, and pretty much it is something that I've covered recently. I did cover the traits, the talents that you can acquire from a weapon by ranking it up, but here it actually shows you in black and white every single thing you can get. I'm quite excited about this. I think it looks very sleek, very sleek, very sleek. But it's going to be interesting to see exactly how this plays out. Now, the first 4 traits that you can get are pretty much as you'd expect, with a few minor details. Now, you kind of get tier 1 on all of them to start with anyway, apart from obviously some gangsters, they can't use certain weapons. But handguns, for instance, you need 15 kills to get steady hands. Then you need 45 kills to get close and personal. You then need 95 kills to get the sure shot. 169 after that if you are on a boss, for example, to get your pick your shots, and then it goes up considerably to 270. It's kind of insane, actually. The if you're looking at the boss, they have got some great perks that they can get. However, you need considerably more kills with your boss to unlock that final one. I'm guessing it's because the boss is already so good anyway, and they are really good. You know, this is just a fact. So yeah, so as they increase, you kind of get some really good perks. Of course, you need a hell of a lot of kills to actually get these. Different tiered gangsters only get the access to the first 4 tiers, though. As you can see, the boss, he gets access to 6 tiers of perks, whereas old Boris only gets access to the first 4. That would be the same for characters like Maria as well, who's only a tier 2 gangster now. Obviously she was a tier 1 gangster, but the top 2 tiered gangsters seem to get the 6 tiers available for them, if of course they get all of those kills. So for instance, if I was to look at Bruno, he had to get X amount of kills in order to secure the shotgun final trait, which is definitely worth doing. However, it's only 175 kills, whereas the boss, it's like 270. So you can still rank up these gangsters quicker than you can possibly rank up the boss. However, you do actually start with the boss. So I guess there is a nice balance to it, you know. Now, obviously, I've only spent a few hours in this 1.05 update, and this was just the first thing that I wanted to cover, the first thing that I wanted to kind of talk about. It's probably one of the biggest, newest things added into the game, apart from all the gangsters being considerably cheaper. Me personally, I kind of like it. I mean, they literally talk you through every single perk that you can get for every single weapon, and describes it in detail, and it tells you exactly how many kills you need in order to get it as well. So for me, this is a massive step up. The weapon proficiency system that was originally in this game was almost hidden. You didn't really, there was no way to really see what you were doing, what you were working towards. It was kind of almost a hidden component within the game that you may notice, you may not notice, as it was simply just a little pop-up on your screen. This, however, for me, it just looks so good, and it's so easy to actually understand. So I think this is definitely a massive step in the right direction, and I think it's one of the biggest things to have been added within the 1.5 update, 1.05 update, sorry. But let me know down below your thoughts on this. You know, is this something that you're excited for? Is this something that you think we didn't need? Maybe let me know down in the comments, because I'd love to know your thoughts on this. Personally, for me, like I said, I think this is a great little addition to the game. I understand that some people may be looking at it thinking, Oh my god, 270 kills is a hell of a lot of kills needed in order to get that final tier. However, the game has just got longer. The guards are tougher. You can't rush your fights anymore. Sorry, you can't rush your upgrades on your rackets anymore, which means you're not going to be getting all that whiskey anymore. So for me, I think there's going to be a lot more fights happening. It means you're going to be getting a lot more kills. And so I think it just kind of flushes out the end portion of the game. Because at the end of the day, you could rush a few cops. You could rush 100 kills. I rushed 100 kills many times just fighting the cops. But I think rushing 270 kills, well, that's going to take a little bit more effort. Okay, it's going to take a lot of bit more effort. But yeah. So anyway, I'm going to continue playing the game. I'm going to be continue looking into the changes that has happened within 1.05. And hopefully I can find some things that weren't necessarily in the patch notes, because I've read through the patch notes a couple of times now, and I can tell you straight off that there are 100% changes that have been made to the game that aren't necessarily in the update. Part of that is the fact that the glitch that I found personally is no longer in the game, but yet that wasn't mentioned in those patch notes at all. But that has definitely been taken out. So that's one thing I've definitely noticed. I will put patched in the title of that video that I've done, so that way other people do know that it has been patched. Say something that I'm a little bit disappointed with though is the fact that explosives still don't have its own perk tree. I think it should. I think we need to show some love to explosives. They can be a massive point of the game. After all, I get killed by them enough. But thank you for joining me, guys, for this video. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, and pop all your thoughts on this video or the current game in its current state down below in the comments, and I'll do my very best to make sure that I reply to each and every one of you. For anyone looking to support the channel a little bit further, we do have a Facebook where I do share reviews on. We actually have a Discord now too. It's just recently set up. The link down below in the description should actually work now. The last link I posted didn't let enough people in, unfortunately, but the one down below should actually work for you guys. So give it a click, come in, say hello, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And for any of you gangsters that actually stuck along to the end of the video, a big thank you. It helps the channel out so much, and it is greatly appreciated. And don't forget to comment down below my red bananas. I'll catch you later. Take it easy.